All right, I am here at the Automotive Mastermind booth, NADA 2023, with Bill, the VP of Product of Automotive Mastermind. Really excited to hang out with you. Thanks for giving us the time and space.
No, absolutely. We appreciate it. Anytime we can have you guys come along, we love it. We love
Awesome.
talking to our dealers.
Hey, so here's the thing. You've been with Mastermind for about a year and a half,
Yep.
but I want to take it back because a lot of people don't recognize that so many of our industry partners have really come through the auto industry and use all of that learning to do what they're doing now. You got into industry on the sales side, right?
It was actually interesting. I started off as a marketing intern in college for the Crown Automotive Group, a part of Asbury, and worked myself up through there, selling cars. Then I eventually became the national e-commerce manager for that group and spent a lot of time there. Then went over to Gulf States Toyota because I wanted to try myself on the OEM side. Had a lot of great experiences, met a lot more dealers, a lot of groups, and then now being able to bring that over to the product and the mastermind side is a great opportunity.
What are a couple of the learnings that you took from that are now being implemented on a product side of things, not just a marketing side, but a product side of things here in the role here at Mastermind?
I think one of the biggest areas is empathy. Empathy and really understanding the hardships that salespeople have to go through, the work that they need to do in order to kind of make that paycheck, to get that sale. It's really difficult to do that, and you have to bring that into your product, and you also have to be able to bring that into your sales process that we work with our dealers one-on-one with to make them successful, and that's our goal in each of these areas.
So what in particular right now is your product doing from an innovation perspective to ensure that those salespeople are empowered to do their job more efficiently?
Yeah, we're looking at a couple different industry problems, right, that we want to help solve for dealers. One, they got to be able to get more service and revenue opportunity off the service drive and kind of create that loyalty and that service to sales process. Another big area that dealers are falling into is the lease buyout. Right, as we've seen a 275% increase in lease buyouts from 2019 to 2022. And so we're seeing big fluctuations from right around 12% to now even going up to 44, 45% of lease buyouts. So dealers are really going to be struggling with engage that loyalty database. We also know from a brand perspective, there's less loyalty between brands, and that really trickles down, hurts our dealers. We're here to help them engage those folks.
That's awesome. Now, you guys around NADA show have come out with I feel like every 3 minutes I'm like, Automotive Masterminds, PR, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
One of the really interesting ones that I saw that happen this week is you are partnered with a middleware provider and CDP as well, Orbi,
Yep.
to connect some data. And can you talk a little bit about how that's going to integrate into the product and make dealer marketing and customer communications even more efficient?
Yep. It's a very, very exciting strategic partnership with this one. And Orbi we see is like the industry leader out there from a CDP perspective. And what we want to be able to do is action data better. And so for us to integrate with them, seeing the first party data that they have, bringing it into our predictive scores, and then continue to engage those consumers through that, we really want to activate that and then push our marketing and other aspects and integrate with a company that's so forward thinking in this area.
It's really cool. When you talk about forward thinking, every industry partner has to make moves and changes over time.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people, if someone were to say, hey, what's Automotive Mastermind? They would go, oh, that's your equity person provider, equity
Right.
mining, that's the legacy look. But you all are really looking to move and change the way that you approach the market and the way that dealers and other industry partners understand what you do and how you do it. What is some of that significant change that you're looking to do?
I think the big area that we're really focused on is integrating not only from a marketing perspective, but also from an operations perspective as well with the dealership and all their providers within it. We've come out with some new products like Market Impact Report and stuff like that gives visibility to dealers across an unbiased view of how they're doing against their competitors across the like brands as well. And then being able to make sure that we get that integrated with all of their partners that are doing it. So as we look at CDPs, we want to integrate with everybody in the marketplace. We don't want to be isolated within Mastermind. Things that we're doing with the DMS perspective, the CRM perspective, we're launching these integrations to make sure that we're not only part of your marketing strategy as a dealer, but we're also part of your operations and your overall success at the store.
I love, one of my favorite things is when marketing meets operations.
Yes.
I think that it is the only way to streamline all of those communications and ensure that everything that the customer is getting an experience in the digital ecosystem or in the marketing is actually happening in the store. Are you lifting up any data in real time for things like, for people like salespeople or sales managers, in order to enable those customer communications in the operation side to match the marketing side?
Yeah, the big area that we're going to be focusing on this year is the service area and service portfolio. As demand continues to slowly drop because of high interest rates and other market conditions in there, the service lane itself is going to be so important to kind of come up and drill up new opportunities that you have. And so as we look at our announcement here with Reynolds, and as we're looking at other DMSs and stuff like that, we're trying to really kind of hone that in, bring that to the forefront for the salespeople so that they can be proactive, not only from a way of knowing the customers there, but who's the customer, what are they in market for, what's their acquisition, how can we use BPS to help drive better sales operations. And if you only have time to talk to 10 people a day, let us help you find the best 10 people to talk to.
And it just seems like efficiency and streamlining and understanding the whole ecosystem. It sounds like it's a massive undertaking. It's a massive product. I don't envy your role as VP of product, but it sounds like you guys are doing some incredible things. Thanks so much for taking some time
Absolutely.
to share with the automotive community exactly what you're doing to equip dealers and communicate with customers. It's been a pleasure talking to you,
It's been
Bill.
an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Take
We'll
care.
talk again. Thank you.